August 15th, 2025 at 8 o'clock. I went to my local ABC store. I see for the first time an allocated bottle of whiskey. I grabbed it immediately. I couldn't honestly believe it when I saw it. Seeing this in the store, it just was mind blowing because this is one that I've always heard people talking about over this bourbon journey that I've been going on. E.H. Taylor, small batch and single barrel is a little more expensive. They didn't have the single barrel there. Either way, I probably wasn't gonna buy it because it's usually around like $89 or so. I don't spend that much on whiskey just yet. This MSRP was $54.99. After tax, it was probably like, I think $58 in Virginia, which isn't horrible at all. Honestly, this is what you should be paying for this type of stuff. It is crazy that in Texas and in Kentucky, it is so readily available now. It's kind of wild. Same thing with Eagle Rare. Eagle Rare now in Virginia is readily available at almost anyone I walk into. I see Eagle Rare now. This tall container sticks out the crowd like a sore thumb. And then I saw what the bottle actually looks like inside here. As you can see, I've already put a dent into this, and that was in August. It is now November. To be specific, it's November 8th. Welcome to Liquor We Trust. This is where I check out and talk about new and old whiskeys that I have in my current collection, as well as some other mixed drinks. We'll be doing a lot of that on this channel. Didn't even realize, honestly, until now that this said this is a bottled in bond. So it does have some strict contingencies when it comes to bottled in bond. I literally just watched a video earlier today about bottled in bond, and it is pretty wild that there's only like maybe like 40 or so companies that do bottled in bond. It is the first and only. Let me just tell y'all, the flavors on this were incredible. When I opened the bottle and I poured this out, and in fact, we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Let me go ahead and let y'all listen to the cork pop. Nothing too crazy. I've had better cork pops, but that wasn't too bad. Let's go ahead and pour a little bit. That's a solid pour right there. I didn't want to go too crazy. I probably honestly pour some of this back in here because I'm filming a ton of videos today. On the nose, straight butterscotch vanilla. Like, that is the first initial thing that I get. And it smells incredible. Like, let me go ahead and just drink some. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And I still, oh wow, you get some more of that oak now. That's awesome. It's not, I don't know if I would say my 1920 Old Forester is better, but I think it still might be. This is a very good bottle of allocated whiskey, and I see why it was so sought after and why people are still trying to get this bottle today. There is another one called Barrel Proof. It's pretty hard to get in Virginia. Apparently, they've been seeing a lot of them in the Richmond area, so I may travel down there one of these weeks to see if I can find one. It usually has a green label. They do say that that one is even better than the small batch, which it wouldn't be surprising. Right now on secondary, I'm seeing prices around, yeah, wow, that's kind of crazy. $90, $110, $140. That is crazy that somebody has this for $230 on secondary. That's wild that I got that for MSRP. That now that I think about it, like, wow, for $55, wow. That's honestly a steal. It says the flavor profile, what you're supposed to get, or what a lot of people get, is caramel corn, definitely get that, butterscotch, vanilla, honey, and hits of dried fruit or cherry. I don't get too much dried fruit on this, honestly, really at all. I do have a Blanton's that I just picked up probably like a couple weeks ago, and it literally tastes like cognac. It's insane. Like, every time I go back to it, I'm just like, how is this possible? Let me know if you want to see a video on the Blanton's. I'm probably going to make one anyway, but let me know if you want to see it. And almost like a cake batter like sweetness. So yeah, I mean, like I said, this is more of a sweeter type of bourbon. Let me see what the proof is on here. It is 100 proof, 50% alcohol, 100 proof, 750 ml. The way, this is one of the tallest bottles that I have though, for sure. Look how tall this thing is. But we'll take one more sip just to see what I get. Very viscous note on the tongue. It honestly just coats the tongue, almost like umami type. It's pretty wild. Using the Glencairn, I remember specifically when I didn't have a Glencairn, you definitely don't get as much of the notes. It's pretty wild, just the design of this shape, as well as you can find other, you know, specially designed glasses for whiskey, and they're gonna give you some of the same notes. But the Glencairn, it's pretty wild that the notes that you get just from a shape of a glass. Again, butterscotch, vanilla, I get like oakiness to it as well now. It is sweet. It does have this nice little proof to it. It's nothing crazy, nothing like the old Forester 1920, but the proof is there. The age statement on this, because it's a bottle and bond, it has to be at least 4 years. So we know it's at least 4 to 5 years of aging. I don't think they go too much longer than that. At that point, you might as well go get an Eagle Rare 10-year. I sipped on this a lot when I first got the bottle, and then I got some more bottles and I fell in love with other bottles. And that's just kind of the way of the world. You just keep going down this rabbit hole of like, oh, I love this bottle so much. And you get another bottle. Like I just got a Knob Creek 12, and it's one of the best pickups that I've honestly gotten this year, especially at MSRP. Wow, just delicious, sweet, very little proof. I feel like by the time I get towards the bottom of this, there's really not gonna be much proof there. For this to be my first allocated, I was very happy to get this as a pickup, and at MSRP, I mean, you really can't beat it. Let me know if you have this bottle of whiskey in the comment section below. I'd love to see what you all think of it. And as well as if you don't have it yet, do you plan on buying it if you can find it? Do you plan on buying it if you can get it at a good price? How much do you think you would pay for this bottle? I don't think I would pay honestly no more than really like 70 bucks for this. I feel like that's kind of pushing it in my opinion. But if you find this at MSRP like I did, just grab it. Like this is one of those no-brainers, just go grab it. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and until next time, peace out.